Welcome to DWBI Adda channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video tutorial on Seaborn. In our previous session, we have discussed on facet grid. Now we will move one step ahead. In this session, we are going to define our own function and use it in facet grid. Let's start the session. We have already used Seaborn and Matplotlib functions in facet grid, but facet grid is not limited to only them. We can create our own functions and use it in facet grid, but to do so, we have to follow these below rules. It must plot onto the currently active Matplotlib axis. This will be true for the functions in the matplotlib.pyplot namespace, and we can call the matplotlib pyplot.gca to get the reference to the current axis. It must accept the data that it plots in positional arguments. Internally, facet grid will pass a series of data for each of the named positional arguments passed to facetgrid.map. Finally, it must be able to accept color and label keyword arguments. In most of the cases, we can use them using the facet grid function itself, but in some exceptional cases, we have to manage them through the logic of the function. In this section, first we define a new function and then use it in facet grid map method. Let's first define a new function with the name QuantilePlot. Our aim is to use the probplot of SciPy library. It basically calculates quantile for a probability plot. It returns tuple of theoretical quantiles and the ordered responses. We will use them and generate a scatter plot. So the return of our quantile function will be a scatter plot of theoretical quantiles and their ordered responses. Now, if we want to use this function, we have to set it in facet grid map method. We also have to specify the argument correctly. Let's consider this. Our total bill continuous variable will be treated as input of this QuantilePlot function. Now we are going to Jupyter and continue there. First, we are going to import Seaborn and Matplotlib libraries. This time, we also import stats module from SciPy library. We will also set Seaborn style as text. In this specific session, we are going to work with tips dataset. Our tips dataset contains total 6 variables. Of them, total bill, tip and size are continuous variables and others are categorical variables. First, we are going to define a function for univariate analysis. The name of our function is QuantilePlot and it accepts only one variable as argument. We will process this variable using this probplot function of stats module. The return of this probplot is a theoretical quantiles and their ordered result. We will generate a scatter plot using them. So simply our function will take a variable as input and the return will be a scatter plot of theoretical quantiles and their responses. Now we will use the facet grid for sex call variable. So it will generate 2 facets, one for each 6 levels. And finally, using this map method, we will attach our function and the variable we need to pass to that function. So it generates QuantilePlot for total bill variable considering male and female. Now we will generate a function for bivariate analysis. So this function should take 2 variables as arguments. We will pass these variables to probplot function and we will consider only the ordered responses. And using those, we will generate a scatter plot. Finally, similar to our previous example, we will attach the function with its argument in the map method. So this QQplot function generates a QQplots for total bill and tip variable. We can also use hue parameter and it will visualize the different hue variable levels by different colors. So our map method perfectly integrates the function and hue parameter works perfectly on it. Similar to hue, we can also add markers using these hue keywords. The labels of the hue variable will be displayed by markers. So hue and hue keywords are working pretty well with external functions. Sometimes our function may not work with color and label keyword arguments. In this scenario, we need to explicitly attach them and handle them in the logic of custom function. In this section, we are going to use hexbin function of matplotlib inside the customized function. We also set the logic of color in this function. It has generated colored hexbin plots for the combination of total bill and tip variables. We are done with Jupyter, now returning to the presentation. In today's session, we have demonstrated how to define custom functions and use them in the map method of Facet Grid. That's all for today.